Water. Water down water.
You're pretty sure that Hunclay used the secrets of the Dreaming Dark to perform some of his dangerous stunts, including conjuring one of those monstrosities from a place called the Dominion of Black. This is between his notes and what you gather from the book. The creature with the brains was that monstrosity. That creature is simply a scout from that fell plane. There's entire worlds out there where those things are wandering around hungering for the brains of people from the Prime.
Ew. Icky.
It's written in Aklo, and it will take you probably many years, and it looks like the gnome is taking a keen interest in unlocking its secrets.
Okay.
To understand why this is so important. That was just a small fraction of the book which Hunclay was able to piece together on how to contact other places.
Yeah.
In his notes, you found mention of the monastery. He suspected that the priests and monks of the god of peace, with their idle time, may have also made contact with the Dominion of Black. This wasn't specifically in the book, but in the notes kind of crammed around it. The book goes into weird formulas, and it's trying to figure out something, and it makes reference to other things. Some of the other things include other dark manuals. And there's a weird reference to a device of great power that is simply called, an ancient device, that is simply called the countdown clock.
Okay. Countdown clocks are always used for the best of things. It's
Oh.
like with zero, it's like,
This is kind of like, it's made in reference kind of like the same way that the Aztec calendar counted down to zero. And it's truly ancient. But you make this discovery in the last few moments of study, that the book, the point of this horrible, horrible book, was tied up somehow to this device, this calendar, this thing that will one day reach zero. For some of you, the concept of zero is even new.
Nothing.
Like the actual digit.
it's nothing. Why would you write down nothing? It's
Write down
nothing.
nothing.
It's
right?
nothing.
Yeah. It's integer math.
Because negative. Why would you care about negative?
Because I'm a duck.
Bassie is most disturbed at this. She said, I think this is important. We cannot let this book fall into the hands of Antiparax or anyone else. She hasn't slept in days.
Are you feeling all right?
We agree.
You think that these paltry histories that I spent half my life writing down, when there was stuff like this is important, is what she says. This means something. to everyone and everything.
The histories mean something to many people as well. It's not... This is grand, given. That doesn't negate the need for the histories of now. The histories of now become the histories of the future.
The stuff I've been working on is but pebbles cast into a great river. This thing could very well have made rivers.
Are you saying we should burn it?
No, she says. She clutches at all the notes and everything. Could not destroy this knowledge.
I would like to do a psychology. Did we break our gnome friend? She kind of thinks we might have made her. What
Did you do? You guys were working on a class project together, and the gnome was doing most of the work.
Yeah,
because the illustrations were icky.
It made us feel bad.
and then you dorked. It was.
So we had to go feel better and together.
Together.
I will get to the bottom of this, she says.
25 medicine check.
She just needs sleep.
Rest.
First,
At 25, you know that gnomes can be obsessed with things, and actually, for gnomes to not be obsessed with anything, we'll take a page out of the...
Oh, the stupid color gnomes? The Mohawk gnomes?
No, a page out of the Pathfinder 1E gnomes, where they are driven. They are driven people.
Oh, we're doing the thing where if they don't experience something in a year, they go in age category?
No.
Infinite lifespans?
You know that they are very driven people. And that gnomes, this is how gnomes have figured out many great things.
It's time for you to take a nap.
Perhaps. I know Rene needs to final look at the book for inspection.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like, please don't burn it.
I won't burn it.
If it even burns.
Well, we won't be putting that flint test, so let's not concern ourselves with that.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to burn it, Ziva. Like, looking at the fucking room with, like, the crazy person's pinnings everywhere and yarn going between.
Zira is not, like, promising it won't be burned, because in Zira's eyes, it might very well be flammable.
Okay, this is good enough. Grizak does his thing in the room with the detecting of magic, and your 2 days have gone by. You've got your... the gnome doesn't want it stored at the church. She wants to continue to study it. Or she can move her researches into the basement of the church.
That's preferred. There we go. You can go work in the basement. You can be our creepy gnome in the basement.
All right. So Bassie, the local historian, is going to go continue her work in the basement of the church.
In 5 years' time, her name in town will be Batshit Bassie.
5 years.
Batty Bassy.
5 years. All right. So I want you guys to all load up onto the wagon.
You move right to the wagon, sir.
There is Lady Orgina standing at the doorway,
Well, sounds like a drink.
along with the sheriff and some of the other elders, wishing you luck.
Rene's going to stock up on arrows.
Who is driving the wagon?
What skill? Someone who's got... You got nature, don't you? I think that's what we use now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nature.
Right.
Are you gonna tie a banana to a stick? Like,
Okay, the ponies seem to be uninterested in the bananas.
And they're probably sick. I don't think they're gonna make the trip.
I don't think they're good for their teeth. I think they're too soft. Like a plantain would be better. If I had to feed a horse a banana, I would feed them a green plantain. That's
Yep.
Just
They eat bananas, but they eat their fill. That's not how you're going to get the carriage to move. You'll use reins.
I like how that was phrased. You will use reins.
that's his super motivation technique that he'll use on them.
Okay, so you've got fruit.
So he's gonna, what is it, nature that you want to use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zero
do you want me
will
to
give
roll?
one an apple.
Do you want me to roll, or do you want to roll? How do you want to do this?
I just want to note your knowledge that someone has knowledge nature and is taking control.
Nature, I have a, +10.
Okay. Who's getting into the wagon and who's walking?
Mars will walk.
Fabian's getting in the wagon. He's not walking.
Zira and Rene are both getting in the wagon.
Okay.
I think Mars will also get in the wagon. He's like, my ass, that's a
I think there's only room for 4 of you in the wagon.
Oh, could you go to the thing? So like, thank you. Okay. So Zira is 30. So Zira can walk. Wait. Rene is 20, so he has to go in the wagon.
Mars will walk with 0.
Nibble's right on top of the wagon.
Okay, Moon's riding on top. Mazatec's riding. Once ever he notices that he's got his own spot, he'll ride beside Grizak.
And we've got Grizak, Grintark.
Oh man, you're gonna make me walk. Oh, fucking shut me to get in the way.
Rene pushes him out of the fucking way.
Oh man, I'm fucking tired, man. There's fucking bugs everywhere. It's fucking bullshit.
You have a very vital role, Grinthar. We need you to scout ahead and keep us safe.
No man, there's nothing wrong with Mars gonna do that, man. Fucking scared.
Two sets of eyes are better than one, my friend.
Yeah man, what do you think I am? Like fucking gargoyle beast, man?
Zero will then go in the wagon.
Are you picking up Maffei?
Actually, no, Maffei would have to go in the wagon. Yeah, we'll pick up Maffei.
Okay. You stop by the house. She basically has a high cloak and she seems to shun the light as she climbs into the wagon with all of you guys.
Yep. And I guess Zero will then be walking again. Zero's going to give Maffei her weapons.
Okay.
They're bundled up, but
Yep.
give them to her.
She just takes them and goes into the wagon. She looks almost like she's sickly. The thoughts and prayers of the village, of the town, all those who have lived here, and all those that will, go with you, says Lady Regina, and then she goes over to her nieces
We will drive away the evil.
and gives them a hug. She whispers, "Be careful." Be careful. she taps Grizak's forehead.
Alright. God damn it.
Okay. She glances at the ponies. She wishes she didn't have to send them, but she's not going to make a big issue out of 6 ponies when she's sending these heroes off to most likely their demise.
Surprise. Lucky you haven't tried climbing trees yet.
Yeah, good luck, says Sheriff. Hope you bring back my armor. All in one piece. That would be good.
Yep, we'll see what we can do.
Rene doesn't have anything cordial to say back. We'll be back. By the blessings of Lear.
Okay. There are some townsfolk that actually come out to see you off.
Great!
After you killed 20 or 21 of those flying creatures and one of the dragons, and you get the sense that some of the merchants have braved the road again, using this opportunity to perhaps try to escape the hells that await
No
them.
heads raised upon the town.
No heads raining down upon the town.
They might have killed them. They're not going to be like, look, we killed them, you fucks. Like they're
Yeah, they punched you in the nose, and then you guys punched back.
Yeah, we didn't aim for the nose. We aimed lower.
They killed 2. You killed 20.
Yeah.
The group of you, let's find a token for the trick. I need a percentile as you're leaving.
Oh, get us. Get him. Fun boy, tell him.
50.
Okay, so no random encounter. We'll use Grizak, because Grizak is the one that's that's traversing. Oh, man,
Are you certain this is the right way, Grizak?
you travel up Old Quarry Road, pass by the flooded quarry. You then enter into the Dragon Fen, a a bug-infested swamp and lowlands.
Oh my, this is terrible.
The old quarry road in the middle of summer is pretty dry.
This is
and
the
you're able to-
region that you slept through.
You enter into a bit of hilly terrain where Grizak expertly drives these ponies through the hills, up and down.
Oh, do they love bananas?
When finally the hills give way again to sort of a ragged swamp, you cross a old stone bridge that is luckily strong enough. Grizak just charges the ponies and wagon across the bridge, and the bridge is able to take the weight.
How did you know that the bridge would hold?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Another stone and wood bridge. This is where you guys actually left. You left north days ago to go to Scylla's tomb. The old stone quarry, however, takes a direct route south through another lowlands. You're pretty much in really back country at this point in time. Not a lot of people have used this road in the given last century.
Where are we? The second, after the second one. Okay.
The light of the day is dying as you roll up out of the dragon fen and once again into hilly area, and you can see from afar a very large structure with overgrown vines. And it is a grand-looking monastery that overlooks this swampy valley. I'm going to go to the locations map. First, I'm going to grab your tokens from the Belham town map. Look at all of you dragon slayers. Copy.
There can be only one.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The monastery approaches from the south.
Is there a new map?
Yes. Where's you guys there? You can see the monastery, it's high up. The road does continue right to the monastery itself. It looks like a collection of buildings. There are some large buildings, several stories. There's a bell tower at the top of it. You can see the building. If anyone's in the building looking down the road at this moment, they might be able to see you. It's a couple of hours before dusk, maybe an hour before dusk.
All right. I think we're gonna. Drive our wagon up to the building.
Okay. You notice where the miniatures are. It's still loading. Still loading. There we go. Okay, so there's an approach to the south. Just ignore the original kobold layer. You can put fog back on it. I think here's a good place to take a washroom break.
I think so.
Yeah, and we'll grab some caffeine
Mm-hmm.
so that we can continue going.
It's 1:30 for us right now.
I don't know if down here.
It's very generational. Some of these tips are very generational.
Asian women have. Oh my god.
Hey guys, we just finished our quick coffee break there. The guys are getting something to eat. Put some energy into them while they are at the Monastery of St. Kyerixus.
I'm waiting for my pizza. Walking to digest. Don't. That was live.
Kyerixus.
For a living. Oh, I guess. You know what? I agree. Touching the fire is much different than dodging the fire.
Wait a minute, you have Pepsi here?
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
Skits. I've been Pepsi in like 4 years.
There's sugary and non-sugary kind.
I'll take the sugar. I don't care.
Okay, your ponies are approaching basically this kind of archway. There are obelisks along the side. You kind of guess that at one point there would have been like well manicured lawns and trees. It's all overgrown. Some of them look like they've died long ago, while others have not. There is a horn that calls out from this stone building up ahead. And you can see shadowy forms moving throughout what look like a series of archer slits.
Okay.
And the horn came from within. Rizak, are you stopping the cart, or are you just
Yeah.
jamming it forward?
No. Well, I'll take it to the gate.
All the way to the archway?
So this is an archway here?
Yep.
Would we get some cover? What are these things? Posts?
These are like stone obelisks.
Is there any place that we can get cover from?
You can get cover behind here. Zoom in a little bit.
Okay, I'll move the horses so that they have cover from this from these obelisks.
Yeah, this is
Like
kind
the
of like overgrown area around. There's not a lot of flat ground like where the beige is.
How tall is this building? How many levels?
It is only one level, but it is situated up the hill a little bit, so it's got a commanding view of the entrance. And you heard the horn from within, and you can see maybe some creatures scrambling around behind the arrow slits.
What are we doing, guys?
We're here to deliver.
We're gonna ram the gate.
Come forward. Like, move forward.
Okay, you can hear a door opening up, and several kobolds wielding slings and spears come wandering out. They look skittish as they're approaching.
You there! Stop it!
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, Zero will move forward.
Give us treasure now!
And you can see that there are kobolds. Kobolds with bows, probably at the arrow slits. They're not outside, they're actually
inside.
Another two come bounding out like they're like sleeping or something.
I'm supposed to give the treasure to the dragon.
We serve him! Bring treasure! Bring treasure!
Open the gate and we will bring it.
There's gate open.
I am.
Okay, then forward.
I'm gonna kill them all, aren't I? Yes.
Come!
Only the warriors.
Yes.
Okay, we'll come.
gives each of them a knife. Warrior. Warrior.
Where is business? Where is F?
Zero, move forward.
Oh yeah.
They call me
move forward,
princess?
Move forward.
Priestess.
Priestess, sorry. I thought they called me a princess.
I heard princess do it.
No funny business. You give treasure, we take elf, you leave. No, we take horses too. They look nice.
You don't take horses.
They're all chattering in Draconic.
Rene understands Draconic.
Yep, they're saying, wasn't expecting so many. probably means there's lots of treasure. A lot of them are armed. Maybe they the ones that kill all the bats? No, they stop here. Yeah, we stop here.
I need to see someone in charge.
You leave treasure here. Go back home. We keep elf and ponies.
That was in common?
Yep.
Rene gets out of the wagon.
Okay.
He's got a shield.
No, you get back.
Rene pulls out his shield and starts walking forward.
Okay. One of the kobolds you overheard said, maybe we should go get the big bat. Yeah, that good idea. And this one's now
Nibbles jumps down from.
running down the road. They kind of complained they didn't like the bat creatures, but yeah.
There's another one of the gargoyle. He is off to fetch it.
Grizak sees a guy
Actually
run
sort
off.
of a wall.
Okay.
You can try to climb the wall, Mark, or you can move around it.
No.
How tall is the wall?
It's about 10 feet. It's like an old iron gate. You can see through it.
So can Grizak electric arc that one way over there?
It will take 10 to climb the wall.
Yep.
I think we're triggering initiative right now.
Right. Achieve 10.
Yeah. So you hop over the fence. This kobold is barking at you.
Stay there.
You do see that there are some. Let me show you a little bit more of this wall here. Those are doors. You get the sense that this might be a courtyard or so. Like it's open, whereas the other buildings are have closed roofs. Okay. There are some other doors to the north. There's an old fountain that Nibbles can see in this area. You're not too sure where this kobold warrior is going. This is grand.
Rene said he's off to go get a gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
Hit the big bat.
Which I think is triggering initiative.
And Grizak is then casting a spell. So yeah, I think initiative is a good thing.
Hey, that's about the edge of my spell.
Kobolds. These are the things that almost murdered you at second level.
Yeah.
I now think we might be immune to them.
Yeah.
Because just the way the other creatures are immune to us, I feel we would be immune to them.
Yeah, these
It would be
guys,
only fair.
we wouldn't get XP for this. We shouldn't get XP for this.
Well, don't say that. Come on, man.
6,
Actually,
17.
how much XP did we get for killing 20 of those things?
Not a level you.
Hey man, you asked. You never asked. We got a level before because I asked.
16 and 12. Wait, give me your initiatives. Those are taking part in kobold slaughter.
A nat 20 on Rene. And a 13 for Zero.
12 for Nibbles, 5 for Fabian.
5 for Fabian. Grizak?
Grizak is 12. The Mars is 9.
9, 12. Ziva got a. Winter got a 5. Ziva got a 17.
Hey man, look out for that man. The Archer's name.
Rene.
Oh. Rene's gonna walk up into the middle of that group.
Okay. They're kind of skittish as you do so.
And I'm gonna swipe 2 of them.
Treachery.
Sort of.
Never trust the pigskins.
Captured you with
AC
honor.
17.
Oh yeah, that clobber is one of them.
That clobbers 2 of them. It's a swipe.
Okay, yeah, AC 14.
Okay.
6 hit points.
Alright, so I knock them out.
Okay.
13 damage.
Crush, crush.
They're all freaking out. Arrows are starting to fly from the battlements. Ziva, do you want me to fireball them?
You should probably save it unless there's too many.
How am I supposed to get out? She's gonna climb up the front. Yeah. And then she's just standing there.
You might want to get cover.
She's trying take cover behind this area, so she'll take cover. So she moved, and then moved again, and then took cover. Okay. And the cover is the same bonus from the shield, so it's either or. Zero.
Zira is going to. How far are they? It looks like they're within range. She's going to daze one of the archers, or actually, if she double moved to that one that's running away. Yeah, I can double move and I don't want to be able to do a single attack. A single action. I think the spell I want to cast is I want to chill touch that one, but I think it's not range.
60 feet.
It's 60 foot.
You're 35 feet away with a single move.
Okay. We'll
You are now right in front of all the archers, so you're gonna start wagging your butt and casting spells.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we'll chill touch that one.
Okay.
The one who's trying to send the message. Chill touch is heightened at third.
Yep,
So
it comes 2d8.
So it's
And it's range.
Or d8.
It's range.
Sorry, it's 1d8 plus your ability modifier.
this is the part where I was like, I thought I had to touch him.
It's a touch attack, yeah.
Kobold's running down the path. He's actually running along the path.
Stupid rules.
All right. So now this is a ranged touch attack, so it's a dex-based attack roll. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've had to use one of these.
Yeah.
All right. So my
His
range
attack is 13.
13. Okay. I have it plus 9. Critical hit.
Yes.
48.
Right in the back.
2d8 plus 8, I assume.
It's an attack spell, so yeah, it'd be
2d8 plus 8.
2d8 plus 8. So I think, or does it have a different on crit?
No.
On crit, double the damage and enfeebled. So it's also enfeebled on top of taking 22 damage.
Oh god, it has 60 points. The spell just basically, it's chill touch.
Yeah.
It turns its skin this
negative energy.
weird, dark, purpley blue, like its entire body has been bruised, and it just falls over into the road.
And
With his-
smashes.
Nope, he's just dead. You sucked the life force right out of it.
I'm the Haley priest.
Where's that?
Heal! I'm gonna do electric arc at range and hit 2 of the archers.
Okay. 2 bolts fork around Zira. Her hair flies up as ponies get skittish a little bit.
I'll hit the 2 right in front of her. So that she has cover from the other 2. I'll hit the 2 right in front of her so she has cover from the other 2.
Okay.
So I need reflex saves, please. 19.
These critters are a little bit better than the other ones.
Yep.
Their reflex saves are +5. One of them got an 18, the other one got an 11.
Fail.
So is it D8 or D6? I got
6.
an electric arc. So
D6.
D6.
Should be bigger now.
Plus 8. Plus 4.
Yeah. Well, you get out of your wisdom.
7.
7 damage? Okay, that injures them. Does not cause them to fall back from their positions as they're going to fire at.
7 damage?
Yep.
They have 6 hit points.
Oh, the little weak ones do. The other ones only have racial
these are-
attack.
The ones that got to go out
Oh.
and meet you did.
Oh, sorry. These are they're different.
Thank you.
Sorry, my bad. I thought they were the same creature. I didn't zoom in out.
You thought wrong.
I thought wrong. The DMs outsmarted me.
The kobolds, of course, outsmarted Grizak. The designer of the module has outsmarted your character. Okay, after that, it is Nibbles.
Alright, pull the javelin. Move 20 feet.
Yeah.
And throw that kobold archer 3.
Okay, aiming into the archer slit.
I think so.
Doesn't say anything like that on my character sheet.
4. His AC is 4 higher. So
I think they might be on Grizak. or the nibbles. Or the nibbles.
Just go check.
Because you had.
They see some
I got, yeah, maybe, eh?
You have braces of
But
armor.
that's with the
I
cover.
do have razors
Yep.
armor, so I think that's where they.
Yeah, braces of missile deflection. Those are on nibbles. Nibbles.
Critical miss.
Okay, so you hit the side of the building and your
Okay.
javelin just bounces off of it.
Oh no. Nibble no.
Kobolds, they're all freaking out. So I think they're gonna take a swipe at Rene. Now they're gonna try to run. They're trying to get through Zira as they run. So they're gonna take a swipe at Zira as they're going by.
Okay.
I think all of them can reach. No, 2 of them can reach Zira.
Can you swipe as a reaction?
I can't. No,
It's 2?
it's 2.
Okay. Well, oh, for Monastery.
AC 17 and AC 8.
No.
Okay, then all 3 of them. So these 2 are going to move to here. There are AOs.
Rene will
And
let.
then this one actually stepped up to 0. Attacked her, AC 25.
That's a hit.
Nice. Kobold's taking a nip out of you.
Does that one move after it attacks?
I'm sure it does.
Yo! AC 25, that's not critical, is it?
No.
Okay. Oh, really? 1d4?
Let's give you a critical damage.
Use your
4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay, does that one take a step?
Yeah, so that one took a step up, hit you in the leg with a pick, and then it's running away.
Rene kills that one. That's the one that gets the reaction.
With the hammer.
With a hammer. AC 18.
That hit it. It goes flying after.
Much damage.
It goes flying after its fellows and dies as it tries to get by 0. So these 2 have 1 move left. One of them is moving back into the building. The other one is moving down the road.
Since they ran away, do they get the...
They get additional
Yeah.
movement when they're
Running away.
striding
Skittering
away.
away, yeah.
So I think this one moves a little bit extra, and this one moves a little extra down the road. No, it's not this way.
Bastards. You bitch.
The kobold archers are unloading on 0.
Okay.
It's almost like they've got this glee in their eyes as there's a target so close, so rich. When finally one of them says, "Oh no, I think that's the elf." They might be doing the wrong thing. They are firing at +7s. Got lots of dice here. AC 22, AC 16, AC 16.
Misses.
+2s. AC 21, 6, and 15.
Misses.
22
At
misses.
-3s,
Damn.
no 20s. So 9 arrows come flying out of. Oh, that was only 3 of them. There's one more. There's 4. There's 4 dudes. That one off to the side isn't aiming at 0. The one that has a nice line of shot at Rene.
AC 25 against Rene.
Nat 20.
No, that hits Rene.
What is the effect for a short bow? What is the critical effect?
Give me a second. I will see.
Or
I think it's deadly D8, but here. Short bow.
Bow that is short.
Ooh. Short bow. Give me a second. Okay, composite short bow is not composite. A regular short bow is deadly D10,
Okay.
and that means that it adds an extra D10 on a crit.
Rene got tagged for a whopping 7 damage from the critical. I rolled a 1 on the d10. That one hit you in the side of the breastplate. And then its other 2 attacks at +2. AC 21.
No.
Last attack, not a nat 20.
Could you add 7 to Rene, please?
So they actually hit the 2 heavily armed gronks in the front. And they're still firing. Vimaris,
Okay.
and Grinthark, and Fabian.
2 moves that catch up to the goblin that's way up here, or the what's his name?
2 moves. What's your move speed?
50.
Run, kobold, run!
And you're just going over the grass. You don't care about not going on the grass. Yeah, 2 moves. You've caught up to that one. Vimaris, you actually look in. They haven't closed this heavy wooden door yet. You see in. Like you glanced in as you were passing.
Okay.
It's up to you now. It's on me. Whatever one's
This kobold's looking back and sees you, and it looks like he wants to go towards the door, but doesn't want to go near you. And the archers are just firing away. You caught up to this one kobold.
Somebody else kill this guy, because Maris. So go inside.
He gets a whiff of that kobold, then runs into the building.
Actually,
Well, you could stop there.
I have up to, yeah. So I have 80-foot move. I was right here. It was right here, right? Correct.
Sure. All right.
I see that as open.
Oh, it can punch him in the face 2 times.
Actually,
you can flurry now.
could I have gone here? No, I can. Oh, if I from here, flurry his ass.
Then you go running into this. It's an ancient fortification. It looks like it's recently been swept. There's no furniture in here.
I hit it.
The kobolds have brought their what look like packs. They've got some food and a lot of arrows. You go running in and just fucking roundhouse kick the kobold.
I'm
in
not.
the face.
I'm not in tiger stance, so it's just 2D. It's a D6.
12 damage. The kobold goes flying across the room, hitting the stone floor.
Yeah, money.
The other kobolds are now going to turn around. You're supposed to close the door, kobolds. Grinthark and Fabian. So Grinthark is going to. Oh man, I'm going to fucking do something, man.
Use your help over here from the inside.
15. Moves at what, 40? Or is it 50 now? Grinthark moves at 40.
And talk the champion.
1 move. 2 move basically to there. And 3rd move.
But you can't. Doesn't have the reaction.
Nope.
Can you throw a dagger from that far back?
No, you just ran up to the creature with the dagger. Come on, man, face me! Look out, throw it on the grass, man!
You're fight me!
Fight me, man! Fight me!
Screaming! The blue.
Baby.
Fabian steps out of the carriage.
Okay. It's a curious symbol that is hovering above the arch. It is the god of Rao. Peace and serenity is the god's portfolio. It looks like death is long since taken this place, and I suppose death is one form of peace and serenity.
He steps in front of Zira.
Yep.
Onward, my friends, for
Ziva.
justice! Inspire courage.
You're so brave, she could just squeeze on your shoulder.
And then he brings his flute to his lips and tries to fascinate these 4 kobolds shooting arrows.
Nice. Fuckers.
If it works.
It's more than 50% chance.
It's me,
You
26.
got it. They're
Okay, so you're tooting your tunes of fascination, and their will DC is 13.
Yep.
That's a critical.
Critical.
Okay, you noticed their arrows kind of being pulled back. Some of them were turning like they had threatened by Vimaris who'd run in, and they're just turning back to have a look.
Ass pincushion.
Snouts are sticking out of the archer. Maculations? No, those are the
crenellations?
crenellations. There's a specific term for murder for archer slits.
Murder.
Murder holes are the things from atop. Similar. But there's
Is it crenellation?
Crenellation is the top of a building where you've got the
Murder hole.
arrow slit.
Arrow slit we'll use for now. Rene, what are you doing?
Rene is going to. Is it switch up and attack? Or is it. I think he's going to raise his shield and basically stand there to take an arrow volley.
Okay. Ziva? Ziva is not going to waste spells yet. I guess she could use cantrips. What does she got? She has Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost is a good one.
What's the range of Ray of Frost?
60 feet. Move and hit the other guy.
Yeah, she's going to move.
She's got 35, right?
I think she's only got 30.
I think Ziva took the fast feet.
I think she has a 35 speed.
She's got
Let me
nimble.
check.
She's got 35. Yeah, I just didn't add it. I didn't add it to her.
I remember there was that extra 5.
She's quicker now. There's elf. Down the corner. Can't quite see that.
Nils has got him anyway.
Nils got him.
Nils has got him.
All right, so she goes up. She goes right up to the one that's sticking its beak out. Spell.
Oh shit! In my brain, they were like elevated. That's fine. I'll just stand there.
They're up a little bit, but she's like pointing straight up at it. I should make her a ranged touch attack. The spell.
With the +1 from.
She hits. What's the damage of
8.
5th level character's shield touch?
At chill touch. Chill touch is D8 plus wisdom or D8 plus caster.
Yeah.
Okay, D8 plus 4. 9 cold damage into this thing's snout. 16 damage.
Yeah.
It is incapacitated and dying. Its beak turns to ice and it seems to be kind of like trapped around its nostrils and everything, and it just falls back. Its bow skitters against the stone cobbles. And then we've got Zira.
Well, Zira is going to heighten. Yeah. She will cast a chill touch at the one to the left.
Okay, the one that's also injured.
Yep. And okay.
Its touch AC through the hole is 18.
22.
Yeah, you strike it.
12 cold, or actually it's 12 negative energy.
Leeching that one of its life force is just sort of all pale and kind of just falls through the its head.
Okay, and then
through.
she's going to move around the corner.
So 30.
Yeah.
Oh, so
One.
You can see Grinthar running alongside this one, taunting it.
They tried to kidnap me.
Grizek.
Grizek's going to.
Nice stick.
I will take the reins.
Can Grizek see that guy over there?
Mathey just simply slips off.
Oh, you son of a! Can Grizek see that guy over there?
Which one?
The one by Grintark?
No. Not unless
Nope.
the building in the way.
Building's in the way. I did not cast that long strider, so I can't do that. That's too bad. Okay, he's gonna hit. No, he's gonna cast actually. He's nothing. He's gonna get up and move forward. He's not gonna cast.
Can you move?
Just
I'm moving him.
Okay.
That's
There's 10.
Yep.
Remember your stealth song.
It's 2.
Can't hear you when you make this noise.
Okay, Grizek. Grizek, you have the sense that the kobolds or somebody has been trying to tend to this place, but the grasses are... There's something wrong with the grasses. It's almost like they're rubbery. Like the grass has got this weird, sickly sheen to it, and there's something really wrong with the grass. It looks like kobolds have tried to prune back the trees. It looks like they're trying to make this an operational place again, but there's something wrong with the plant life here.
Something's wrong.
Nibbles.
Over there. Something's wrong.
Nibbles
Must be the tear.
Obi.
going to use a stride,
Okay.
followed by sudden charge. To get to here,
Nice.
and he's gonna bite him.
Kobold screaming.
Nibbles does not like kobolds.
No, he did not.
Well, right, they enslaved him for a month of his life, if not more.
However, given the frequency with which he bites them, he might like their taste.
No.
Tasty. So sweet and delicious kobold.
I recognize command. Give a slash.
It's good when you put them on pizza.
AC 24.
Crit threat.
It's a critical.
Critical hit, yeah. AC 14. I think his AC 15 becomes 13.
Well, I've got him flanked anyway, so.
Yeah, that's with the flank. Yeah, no, it's AC 14. It's crit.
So 16 damage.
That's more than double its hit points. So basically, it turns around. You bite off his entire nose and lower jaw, and just retch it out. And there's blood everywhere. And he stops screaming and kind of just gurgles. Oh man, it fucking bit his face a little bit.
Nibble spits it out. Like,
That's pretty funny, man. I wonder where it's running to, man. Kobolds.
Scared.
Your spells,
Fascinating.
guys.
They're on the regular kobolds, all the kobold foot soldiers, the first level creatures or zero level creatures, they're done. Just removing them from the initiative sheet. Kobold archers, fascinated.
Not gonna do nothing.
Do they just come over to you, or do they stop? They stop moving.
Here.
I think the only thing they can do is come over to me. I don't think they have to.
Okay. Well, this kobold archer's decided that he provokes. He actually seems so uninterested in the others. Just sort of looks around the corner, kind of hops around the corner, is running up to you, and you just listening to the sound. And this one's actually trying to fit himself through the archer slit.
What Ahmed's thinking right now?
I'm gonna help you.
It actually squeezed through, kind of plopped to the ground, and then as an action got back up, and it wanders right by Rene. Rene, you have
Rene?
I will whack it.